Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'll be reviewing the new Victoria's Secret Faded Coast collection. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. Victoria's Secret has just released another fall body care collection called Faded Coast, and the collection is available now both online and in-store. There are 4 new scents in the collection, and I picked up all of the fragrance mists and 1 body lotion. I think that the packaging feels fall appropriate, with muted colors and smoky effects. And note that the bottles are clear, and it's the label wraps and liquid that are tinted. The collection includes Beach Chill, described as crisp pear brightens muguet petals, glistening water. Autumn Shore, described as vanilla smoke melts iced coffee, bonfire night. Sunrise Waves, described as sparkling amber heats orange blossom, misty morning. And Cedar Breeze, described as dewy rosemary freshens glowing cedarwood, salty coast. And now let's get on to the reviews. First up is Beach Chill, which comes in a lighter pinky lilac bottle. And this has notes of crisp pear, muguet petals, and radiant vanilla. And this opens with a sweet, juicy pear. And the muguet, which is also known as lily of the valley, is present, but it's the least prominent note. The vanilla comes in strong, and it feels warm and sort of fresh. And the scent has a brightness to it as well. And I have to say that as it dries, the fruit doesn't really smell much like pear. It almost takes on a generic fruity berry sort of quality. And the vanilla starts to become more sugary and almost candy-like. To me, this is a sweet, fruity vanilla scent with a soft floral. And I do like this one a lot, and I plan to pick up the matching lotion as well. And for comparison, first I have Victoria's Secret Pear Glacé. And this has notes of sugared pear and dewy melon, but I believe it used to have muguet listed as well. And this has a very fresh smelling pear that's not very sweet or juicy, along with a lot of watery melon. As it dries, it turns into a sweet, candied, fruity scent that has a sort of tart, artificial sweetness and a hint of a floral note. These both have pear and I believe muguet, but Pear Glacé is more watery with a sharp candy note, while Beach Chill has the sweeter vanilla and more of a mixed fruit note. And then I have Bath & Body Works Sapphire Moon, with notes of sparkling pear, sheer freesia, and moonlit musk. And this is a soft pear scent with a bubbly quality, as well as something sweet that to me feels kind of like coconut, but is also sort of vanillic. It's musky and light, and while these both have pear and a sweet note, Sapphire Moon is more musky, while Beach Chill is more fruity. Next up is Autumn Shore, which comes in the darker rosewood type of pink bottle. And this has notes of vanilla smoke, iced coffee, and smooth sandalwood. And this opens with rich coffee and warm, sweet sandalwood. The smoky note feels woody and isn't overdone, and it does soften over time. And that's combined with a sugary vanilla that kind of smells like toasted marshmallows without too much powderiness. And when this dries down, it's very vanillic and marshmallowy, but there's still touches of the coffee and sandalwood and just a hint of the smokiness in the background. To me, this is a toasted marshmallow vanilla latte scent with a silky, woody base. I think it's really delicious, and I think the smooth sandalwood description is very accurate, as the scent just feels very smooth overall. I like this one a lot, and I think it's very well done. I also picked up the body lotion for Autumn Shore, and when first applied, it smelled like fresh coffee beans. Then it turned more creamy and had a vanilla latte sort of quality, as well as a bit of the smoke. The sandalwood is pretty soft, and it dries down to the marshmallowy vanilla. And the creaminess of the lotion also makes it feel a bit sweeter than the fragrance mist. I have a lot of comps for this scent because this is the one people are asking about, so I've included scents that I think may be similar, as well as some of the comparison requests that I've received. And first I have Victoria's Secret Star Smoked Amber, with notes of amber dahlia, marshmallow musk, and crackling cedar. And this is a warm, woody scent with a soft floral. It has a toasted marshmallow feel with a hint of a burning wood quality. These share the toasted wood, though they have a different tone to them, as well as a marshmallowy quality. But Star Smoked Amber has the warm floral, while Autumn Shore has the rich coffee note. I will say that the toasted marshmallow in this scent is the closest to that note in Autumn Shore. Next is Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla Luxe, which has notes of rich marshmallow, vanilla cashmere, and lush pepper. And this is a lighter version of bare vanilla, with a sweet marshmallow and a soft hint of spice. It feels gourmand, and it has a fluffy vanilla. These both have the marshmallowy vanilla, but Bare Vanilla Luxe is lighter and more creamy, and doesn't have the coffee or woodiness of Autumn Shore. Then I have VS Pink Chai Latte, with notes of chai spices and brown sugar. And this is a spicy cinnamon and clove scent with an underlying brown sugar. It has a bakery note that feels like gingerbread, and I get a lot of spice and a softer coffee. These share the coffee and sugary sweetness, but Chai Latte is more spicy and doesn't have the warm woodiness of Autumn Shore. And for Bath & Body Works, first I have Bonfire Bash, which has notes of vanilla bourbon, creamy sandalwood, and cashmere musk. This is a warm, musky sandalwood scent with a smoky, toasted quality and a vanilla sweetness. These share the vanilla and sandalwood, but Bonfire Bash has a lighter, musky feeling and doesn't have the marshmallow quality or coffee like Autumn Shore. I will say that the woods in this scent, as well as the smoky quality, do feel the most similar to that part of Autumn Shore. Next I have Bath & Body Works Vanilla Mocha Cream, and this is the same scent as Vanilla Mocha Martini if you have that version. And this has notes of cozy cappuccino, vanilla orchid, and white tonka bean. And this is a coffee scent that also has a soft, powdery floral. And it dries down to be really creamy and sweet. These both have the coffee and a powdery vanilla quality. But Vanilla Mocha Cream has the touch of floral, as well as a deeper vanilla quality, instead of the powdery marshmallow and warm woodiness in Autumn Shore. I will say, though, that out of all of the comps, this one as an overall scent does feel the closest to Autumn Shore. Then I have Bath & Body Works Beach Nights, with notes of toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores accord, beach driftwood, and creamy vanilla. And this is a very sweet scent with a toasted marshmallow feel and a sort of airy woodiness. It does feel smoky, and it dries down to a super sweet vanilla marshmallow scent. These share the toasted marshmallow and woods, but Beach Nights is much lighter and doesn't have the warmth or coffee like Autumn Shore. Next I have Bath & Body Works Fireside Flurries, which has notes of toasted marshmallow, pink lavender, and cashmere woods. And this smells like toasted marshmallow that's not too smoky. It's woody and sweet and a bit creamy, and it has a very light lavender note. These both have the toasted marshmallow and woods, but the touch of lavender in Fireside Flurries, as well as the lack of coffee, give it a different feel than Autumn Shore, and overall it feels lighter. And finally, I have Bath & Body Works Coffee and Whiskey, with notes of bold Irish whiskey, splash of vanilla, and hint of coffee. And this is a dark coffee scent with a boozy quality. It has some vanilla sweetness and an overall smooth quality. And I think it smells similar to Bailey's Irish Cream from what I can remember. These share the coffee and vanilla, but Coffee and Whiskey has the alcohol in the opening, and its coffee smells more like fresh beans mixed with vanilla cream, while Autumn Shore's coffee smells more like a toasted marshmallow latte. Coffee and Whiskey also feels darker and richer overall. And next up is Sunrise Waves, which comes in the golden yellow bottle. And this has notes of sparkling amber, orange blossom, and brisk bergamot. And this opens with a strong, slightly powdery amber. And I also get a hint of the sparkling quality. The orange blossom adds a freshness, and the bergamot brings in a citrusy brightness. The scent feels warm, and there's a sort of syrupy sweetness to it, as well as a neroli-like quality. To me, this is a warm, heady floral with some citrusy brightness. I think that this one is really pretty, and if you like orange blossoms or citrusy florals, this would be a nice one to try. And for comps, first I have Victoria's Secret Petal High, with notes of marshmallow flower, elderberry nectar, and orange blossom. And this is a creamy vanilla scent with a soft citrusy floral and syrupy fruit. And it also has a nice marshmallowy sweetness to it. These share the orange blossom and citrusy quality, but Petal High is sweeter and has the vanilla creaminess, while Sunrise Waves has more of a prominent syrupy floral. Next I have Bath & Body Works Fairytale, which has notes of pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, and warm amber. And this is a beautiful floral scent with sweet vanilla. It has a warm ambery quality and a slightly syrupy fruity note. It is quite strong and feels more like a perfume. These share the orange blossom and amber, but Fairytale is warmer, deeper, and sharp due to the pomegranate, while Sunrise Waves is softer and focuses more on the floral. And then I have Bath & Body Works Golden Ocean Pearl, with notes of bergamot breeze, vanilla orchid, and golden amber. And this is a warm vanilla floral that's very ambery, but it also has a little sweetness to it, as well as a musky feeling. These both have bergamot and amber, but Golden Ocean Pearl has the sweeter vanilla orchid, while Sunrise Waves is more heavily floral. And lastly, I have Cedar Breeze, which comes in a muted bluish-green bottle, and has notes of dewy rosemary, glowing cedarwood, and salted air. And this opens very green and herbal with the scent of rosemary, and it almost has a eucalyptus type of feeling as well. The cedarwood adds a woodiness that feels a bit bright, and the salted air feels like a soft oceany breeze. It's not super salty, but it doesn't smell like crisp, clean air either. To me, this is pretty true to the notes. It's an herbal, woody scent with a beachy airiness. I can't say that I really care for this one, but I didn't expect to like it because I don't like herbal or salty air notes. This one isn't for me, but if you like those types of notes, you might enjoy it. And for comps, first I have Victoria's Secret Lush Air, with notes of lotus flower, salted musk, and citrus tonic. And this is a light floral scent with a bright citrus and a breezy ocean air quality. It feels fruity and tropical and has a subtle sweetness. I feel like this is the type of salty note that I can enjoy, as Lush Air has a nice fruity sweetness to balance it out, as opposed to the harsher herbal and wood notes in Cedar Breeze. Then I have Victoria's Secret Love Spell Frosted, which has notes of snowy cedar and peach petals. And this is a woody floral with a sweet, juicy peach note. I don't have any other scents with rosemary, so I pulled this one for the cedar, but these are pretty different. They both have a wittiness with a sharp quality, but Love Spell Frosted is sweeter and more fruity, while Cedar Breeze is airy and aromatic. Overall, I do enjoy this collection, and I liked 3 of the 4 scents. If I had to rank these, my least favorite would definitely be Cedar Breeze, as it doesn't have the type of notes that I like, and it's just too herbal for me. Next would be Sunrise Waves, with its syrupy, citrusy orange blossom. I think it's pretty, and something that I would reach for when I want a floral scent. The next 2 were kind of hard to choose between, because I really like them both. But I'd probably say that Beach Chill would come in second, mainly because it's a pretty straightforward, sweet and fruity scent. I definitely prefer this one more in the spring and summer, versus my current favorite, which is more suited for fall and winter, and that's Autumn Shore. I love anything with a marshmallow quality, and I think this is a really nice toasted woody vanilla with a splash of coffee. So that's it for my review of the Faded Coast collection from Victoria's Secret. Let me know what you think of these scents and if you're going to give any of them a try. Thank you for watching, I hope that you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.